Okay, so to be able to install our side stand, this is all you're gonna need. It says you can buy the whole kit, it comes all together, or you can buy them separately if you wanna go like in the cheaper way. All you're gonna need is basically some grease, some heavy duty grease, a 17mm wrench and a 10mm wrench. And you're also gonna need a spring tool so we can install our springs. This is basically all you're gonna need. We got here our stand here. This is for the GTV. This is the rubber piece that goes inside here. We need to install that rubber piece in there. That's the rubber piece. We got our two springs, the small one and the big one, and we got the pin that holds the side stand in place with the two O-rings that seal the grease that we're gonna apply. That's basically all you're gonna need. Just a couple of wrenches. So let's get into it. Okay, so before we proceed to the installation, we need to prepare the side stand to mount it. So we got the two springs. This is a longer one, a shorter one. We got our pin, the rubber piece, and the two oil rings. So the first thing you want to do is you want to install the rubber piece in place inside here. You can apply a little bit of grease. This is actually the rubber piece for the center stand, but it also works for this one. You can apply a little bit of grease if you struggle a little bit to get that, because the one for the side stand is a little thicker and it's hard to work your way in. The next thing you want to do is you want to grab your O-rings and you want to actually slide them into these two slots. So you want to go ahead and proceed and slide those in carefully all the way down like that. So once you have your two O-rings slide in there, the next thing you want to do is you want to apply some grease into the pin. So we're going to proceed and apply some grease. Those grooves are actually made to, you know, keep some grease in place and, you know, like a reserve of grease. Then you want to grab your springs and you want to, you know, slide them together. The small one goes into the inside like that, and the other one goes in there. Yeah, just like that. See? So before you proceed to put some grease onto the pin, you proceed to install the actual piece. You want to come down here and try to slide that piece in, because sometimes you can get some welding pieces, particle here, and it's not going to allow you to install your pin freely. And as you can see, mine is not going the whole way. We take a look from the other side. You want to make sure you don't have anything. It's a pretty tight fit, and if something is just sliding on the way, it's not going to go through. See, we got one in there, and now you can see we can slide that freely. Okay, so once you have that, you're going to apply some grease into your pin. Okay, so once you have put a good amount of grease into your pin, you can see, we can proceed and slide our side stand. You want to grab it and you want to slide it in place like that. Once you have it there, you want to hold it all the way up like that. You want to put your finger through to line it up, and then you proceed and grab your pin. Nice and tight there, nothing too crazy. You can clean up the excess of the grease, and then the rubber pieces you have here, you can proceed and slide those back in place like that, and that's what is gonna actually seal the thing. This one you can help you with the spring tool. In place. You see we got the two rubber O-rings in place there. I don't know if you see them, but that's gonna actually seal the grease in place. Now we can proceed and put our springs, and then we're gonna put the springs. As you can see, we got one slot here and the other one here. So you wanna grab the springs and you wanna grab the longer part. This longer section goes in here, and the short one goes here in the bottom. So you wanna place those in that direction. You wanna hold this in place like that, and you wanna grab those springs with your tool. You can actually come from the back here, hold the thing in place, and then you want to slide those in, and that's it. That's basically all you gotta do. They're not too strong springs as the one for the side stand, so And we got our nice side stand, nice in there. And that's it. That's how you simply install your side stand into your scooter. It's something pretty useful that you want to have. So we also have available some accessories for your side stand, because sometimes you park the motorcycle in a dirt road or something, and this side stand just gonna sink into it, and sometimes you just realize that you left the scooter in a soft ground and then you lay the scooter down. You don't really want that. So we have a cool accessory for your side stand, so that stops from happening. So make sure you click that video up there if you want to see what we have for your side stand. That's basically it. It's as simple as that. Make sure you check the links down below in the description. So if you like this video, make sure you click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share with your friends. See you in the next one. Thank you.